early morning and I'm at the airport and I gotta catch a flight, but I am very tired. This week, I'm taking a round trip between New York and Chicago using JetBlue's E190 planes. The E190 is special to me because it was the first plane I've ever ridden on by myself. I frequently use JetBlue to fly between my home and my university. But now these planes are being phased out for newer planes like the A220. So, I wanted to document what it's like flying these planes before they become difficult to find. The flight itself is a pretty simple 2.5-hour trip each way. Starting my journey from JFK Airport in New York, I'll be flying over to O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. After a couple days in Chicago, I'll be taking the same plane back to New York. So join me on a trip on these nearly 14-year-old planes. Now while I'm in the air, let's take a quick look around the cabin. The seats are in a 2x2 configuration, and the seats are approximately 18 inches wide and have 32 inches of pitch. And all seats on JetBlue have seat back entertainment. The screens are about 6.5 inches with a remote located on the armrest. Needless to say, JetBlue was revolutionary by adding seat back entertainment to all of its planes. Today, however, it's best just used as a map for me. Each seat is equipped with overhead lighting and air vents. What really surprises me about these small planes is the fact that they have a huge table, even bigger than the ones that you'll normally see on an Amtrak Amfleet train. Service normally starts with drinks, and JetBlue serves coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I got the coffee mainly because I was tired. Yeah, I know that you're not supposed to get the coffee, but I really didn't care at that point. And I also got snacks. They were serving an assortment of snacks. I usually just go for the Cheez-Its. And that's more than enough for a short flight like this until I can land in Chicago and actually get a real breakfast. Luckily, since the flight is so short, we can already see the Chicago skyline. And after spending some time in Chicago, it was time for me to head back to New York. And no, I did not get on the same plane. I did stay overnight in Chicago for a couple days. Waiting for us is another E190 to take us back to New York. Walking through the cabin, we can see that the overhead luggage racks are pretty small on this plane, and the seats themselves are pretty tired as well. The seats themselves are about 18 inches wide with 32 inches of pitch and have a shared armrest. But now it's time for me to sit back, relax, and enjoy my flight to New York. All JetBlue planes come with free Wi-Fi, however this was only enough for basic web browsing. The restroom on board the E190 is actually much larger than I expected and includes all the amenities as well as the changing table. The restroom is fairly clean, but the crew decided to dump leftover ice in the sink for some reason. Overall it's pretty nice, but it's nowhere near as large as what you would get on a train. Overall, I would say the flight experience was pretty great, maybe even boring, but hey, that's not a bad thing. Boring trips tend to be good trips.